Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to show this to you today. It is a custom order, very special order for Diana in Singapore. Diana, here is your order you've been waiting for. And she ordered one of my DIY wallpaper pouch junk journal kits in an autumn theme. She doesn't get autumn in Singapore, and she loves the leaves and everything that autumn stands for. So that's what this is. And then she also ordered a journal that we will show in a minute. But first I want to show this kit. This wallpaper is absolutely gorgeous. There's a few acorns there, and here is the removable tassel. There's a little wooden leaf and some really pretty, there's a little bead right there and another bead right there, and these beautiful autumn colored ribbons and trims. So that's your tassel, and then inside we have all of the goodies. So your journal is a 5x7, and let's see, okay, so here we go. Here's your closure. It's a brown ribbon, and then your cover is autumn leaves, and it is lined with this autumn polka dot. And then you have a few book pages, some music paper. This is a cross-stitch pattern for a Thanksgiving Horn of Plenty. And then here are your patterned pages that are coffee stained and glimmer misted on the inside. And you have all of those. And then the coffee dyed paper, and I did some leaf stamping on a couple of those. So those are all your pages that you can put in whatever order you want. Oh, and I do need to add the thread for sewing it in to this kit. That's not in it yet, but I will put that in as soon as I'm done filming this so it can go out in the mail tomorrow. Don't want to forget that part. Okay, so the goodies. Okay, let's see if I can get them all out of here. Kind of get in the bottom. Okay, so there's a little burlap corner pocket, kind of a burlap paper. Here's a leaf paper ribbon and a coffee dyed paper ribbon and a green paper ribbon. And then there's a ribbon piece, some fake leaves, a piece of fabric for the cover or a tip-in. Here's a little tag and another little tag and a book plate with some stamping, some homemade journaling cards that I stitched, and then there's some sequins and buttons and a gold paper clip and a gold, whatever that's called, clothespin and flowers and buttons and little goodies to put in there. So I hope you enjoy playing with this, Diana, putting it together. I had fun putting it together for you to put together. So, and we'll put all that back in there, and then we'll go through the journal. Now for the journal, she originally wanted autumn theme as well, but then it kind of morphed into using Nik the Booksmith's planner kit. And she wanted that, and this was kind of be her office journal planner, and it's fabric covered. It's a fabric cover wraparound with 60 pages. So this is the fabric I chose for you, Diana, and let me zoom out, I guess, a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Nope, that's in. I can do this. Okay, so this is the fabric that I chose for you. It's an upholstery fabric. It is absolutely beautiful, and I did not embellish it on the outside because I wanted to leave how gorgeous it was. So there's this brown ribbon that wraps around, and there's a leaf charm. So this is kind of, there are autumn colors to it, but it is a vintage office planner, sort of autumn theme, but does not have to be. So this just unwraps like so. And then I kind of got this idea from Jessica over at I'm a Cool Mom. It's adapted from one that she did, the pointy almost envelope part. And then that unwraps, and here's your journal. And I added on here a little version. I used this on a journal recently. It's a vintage flower, vintage flowers. I stitched around, and it says, "Today I will." So that's the only embellishment for the cover. So when you close it, you're just going to pull this over, wrap it around, and then the ribbon wraps around. There's plenty of room for you to stuff this as full as you want, but wrap it around twice, and then tuck this in either once or twice, Diana, and then you have it closed. So let's get into it so you can see. All right, here we go. Like I said, 60 pages using Nik the Booksmith's planner kit. And on the inside, I left this cardboard, and if you can see, it is coffee dyed and glimmer mist stencil. There's a bunch of different stencils, all collage. There's clock and paisley and circles and all sorts of things. It's really neat for the effect and the look. So here's the first page. It says to Diana, and then it has my stamp, and this is from Nik's kit, a little bit of lace, and then I had these really neat office stamps, and then there's my coffee dyed spray is mixed with glimmer mist, so you have a teeny bit of a shine. There's also a lot of pieces from Junk That Treasures because she has a lot of awesome office supplies. And this is a weekly time report that I stamped. And then here is a ledger page that has some stenciling and this cute little binder clip up there at the top. And this says caption with a flower. Here's one of Nik's pages, plans, goals, and then this is one of my paper ribbons that I should have restocked in my shop soon. A little bit of ribbon there, and here's the back of that page. This will do a complete month and then some if you want, but here's a week from Nik's kit. Here's a little burlap pocket with some lace and some coffee-dyed journal cards. Another week. I have little bits and pieces everywhere. Another week right here. And then here is a key collection envelope from Junk That Treasures. And I added an eyelet and turned it into a tag, stamped it, but it's still an envelope. So you can stick whatever you want in there. So it's like a tag envelope. This is a Spanish dictionary, Spanish-English dictionary page, vintage booking office. I liked that, so I put that in there. Here's one of the pages from the kit, and the coffee dye all soaked through and made this wonderful vintage effect that I love. Here's a little tag stamp, and I added some yarn and a little ampersand. Here's a journal page from Nik's kit, and then a journal card tuck spot with the days of the week. And then there's a giant index card and a vintage game card. What is the prefix for 100? And it is hecto. So that is added there. My boys... Yeah, you're going to listen to him in the background. Here's finding information in a table, one of my little paper flowers, some washi up there, one of Nik's pages, gorgeous pages. Here's a little paper bag. You can stuff quite a bit in here. There's some Tim Holtz paper dolls with a button, and then here makes a little tuck spot, so there's a little mini addition card, and then this really neat piece of corrugated paper / cardboard. Some typewriter paper that I added some double lace to, and then a little push pin stamp. Another one of Nik's pages here for journaling, and then one of her pockets, one of her sewn scanned pockets, so you can slip things in here. This piece of lace is from her kit, so you have a tuck spot here, and you have a tuck spot here, and this is one of those dividers for a binder, and this is the letter D, so that's for you, Diana. Some graph paper that's coffee dyed a little bit, and some stamping. One of Nik's pages, and then this is cut out from one of her other pages, stitched and glued onto that page. And then some coffee dyeing and stamping. This is from her kit. It's a little lace and enamel dot collage on this graph paper. Some paper clip stamps there, if you can see that. Super cute. And then we have some washi and a key piece of ephemera there, and then clipped here we have a little journal card, and then this is a file folder from Nik's kit, and then I stamped on there to do and coffee dyed the inside, so you can slip things into this folder if you would so like. And then, yeah, of course I can't clip it back on. Some stamping and coffee dyeing on this page, one of Nik's pages here. And then this page is sewn here and then flips out, but this is from Junk That Treasures, and I just slipped it in there and paper clipped it on for you. Here's a little upholstery fabric tip-in, so you can write something under there if you'd like. Another one of Nik's pages, some stamping on this book page, and a bead right there, and this little piece of ephemera. Some stamping on that page, and this is Nik's page. And this is Nik's envelope from the kit. It's beautiful, and so there's quite a bit of room to put things in it. And then I wrote in my own handwriting, "To file." And then that just paper clips on here. Here is a month. The coffee die came out really beautiful, and so you can plan a whole month. And then in my handwriting here, I wrote ideas. Here's another week. And then from Junk That Treasures, we have this weekly time record. And then just this little, this was from just some ephemera kit. I don't know. It was probably 7 Gypsies or something like that. I don't remember. And I just added some baker's twine to that. This is Nik's page. And then I wrote date. This is Nik's page. And then from Junk That Treasures, we have this vintage coin roller with this little tag I made that slips right in there. And this is all stenciled in the background as well. So I hope this is what you were looking for, Diana. I know this, honestly, I loved making this, and I will definitely have to make more. I think it is so elegant and simple, yet so useful, so sturdy. It is vintage, yet practical. And Nik, thank you for making this beautiful kit and letting us turn our junk journals into planners and kind of do a bullet journal planner style. So Diana, this is off to you tomorrow. Thank you for your patience, and I know that when you get it, you'll let me know what you think about it. So have a wonderful day, everyone.